Marco here, what's up? He's not real, he's actually printed. A printed garment, right? An actual figure made out of a computer. So we're actually gonna go inside and check out the process that they have to create these types of products. So hopefully one day I could have abs of steel like this guy. All right, let's check it out. And for those of you guys that are unaware of what 3D printing is, essentially it's a computer generated design that comes from a file that you create and then it actually prints it out, so you have a physical object, and that's 3D. So literally this thing right here is something that you could hold, and there's a lot of stuff going on right now with 3D printing, and a lot of things like 3D printing weapons or 3D printing all kinds of other stuff. That essentially what this printer allows you to do for anybody that's interested in really upping their marketing game, if they have a agency that does a lot of large printing formats, you can get and break into a new medium that really sets you apart. And some of the things that they put around this booth that I want to show you guys is essentially allows you to really make a lot of your displays and your designs pop. So for example, they 3D printed this rock, they 3D printed this log here, and as you could tell, it's literally, it's a solid piece of wood substance, right? But then as you can see down here, it's different, right? So essentially how this machine works is it's a big room, and I'm going to show you guys that room. And what it does is it takes your artwork that you provide to it through a 3D art drawing and rendering, and you output into an STL file, and from there it goes directly to the big machine, which actually kind of goes in circular motion to finish up the finished product here. All right, so it's crazy, it's really cool how it works. And a lot of the stuff around here, like this dice that this thing is sitting on, is actually also 3D printed. So it really shows you the capabilities of what you can do with machines like this. The motorcycle up there was cool, and my man Marco at the entrance was also a 3D printed object. So as you can tell, they got a large variety of different products that they actually make. Like my girl Michelle here was also 3D printed, and this whole display was actually made in that printer. So what you can see here is that the amount of detail and the amount of different style of products that you can create really are up to your imagination. This big Starbucks cup, 3D printed. Amanda Pillsbury Doughboy, 3D printed, right? So this is really cool stuff to actually see in action. I never really knew how things worked in terms of the actual models and how they were made. So being able to see where these are actually conceived, it's really cool. So this is essentially a smaller model of that big machine that we just featured over there. And all right, so we're actually taking you inside this machine. As you can tell, it looks pretty bare bones. It's got the print head right there, and that is the guy that creates the design. It twirls around like a ballerina, finishing up the design. And yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more to that, but that's a simple version. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it was really cool to actually see the entire process here of what it actually takes to make 3D printed models. Something that we hear about all the time, but being able to see the actual printer and see how it actually functions is really cool. So you guys heard it here first. Know that this is a technology that's going to continue to rise in use and in demand from all kinds of products. As you can see here, they're using it for marketing stuff, but possibilities are really endless. So if you guys enjoyed this video, share this video with a friend. Comment down below what kind of products you would 3D print if you had this machine, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Bye.